So Aggie, what do you do in your free time?
My free time?
Yeah.
I guess I like to watch TV shows and movies.
That's good.
For this section, I chose 2 films and 1 TV show, specifically an anime. So let's begin. Alright, so let's begin with the first TV show I have, which is Haikyuu. So before I get into it, I really want to say I am a big anime fan. So much of a fan that I actually have a cardboard cutout of my favorite character. I am so sorry. Let's move on. Alright, so the beginning of Haikyuu, the whole point was that there is a main character and his name is Hinata. He is a 14-year-old boy who dreams of becoming the best volleyball player in Tokyo. So he really strives to do this, and he does have a disadvantage when it comes to this dream because, as you know, volleyball really requires height. So Hinata is actually very, how do I say, he's a short boy. He does find struggles when it comes to trying to play the game and even just being accepted by others. So he does realize that he can't do this dream alone and that he does need help from his friends at Kurasuno. So he does join the team, and they eventually work together to complete many of the challenges they face. Now here's a short clip of Haikyuu, and I hope you enjoy.
でも今ミスすればチームのいい空気を壊すかもしれない。新しい速攻はもっと成功率を上げてからに。やんねえの。ボール来る。そんで止まる。
So when it came to Haikyuu, it really taught me about the importance of teamwork, the meaning of resilience and how to come back from something negative, and lastly, courage to achieve my dreams. So next film is Good Will Hunting. It really just focuses on the main character, who is Will Hunting, and he is a math genius, but he refuses to get help from his psychiatrist, who's played by Robin Williams, because of his internal struggle of opening up. So now I'm going to show you a little clip.
I guess you want to talk about you, who you are. And I'm fascinated. I'm in. But you don't want to do that, do you, sport? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
So when it came to Good Will Hunting leadership, it taught me about vulnerability and the idea of opening up. It also taught me about trusting others, and lastly, accepting yourself and your past. So last film we'll be covering today is The Devil Wears Prada. It's not only my mom's favorite film, but also a film that I really do enjoy. So this really just covers the main character named Andrea, and she's inspiring to be a journalist. So she applies for a job at this magazine editor, which is really famous across the city, and she does get the job. However, she does get mistreated by the employees around her, and they treat her as some doormat. So eventually she starts to give in, and she loses her friends, and she almost loses herself in a way. So during that time, she's realized that she's been used by people around her, and so she stood her ground. Now let's move on with a little clip from the film.
But what if this isn't what I want? I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants to be us.
So lastly, in The Devil Wears Prada, in leadership, it taught me about having confidence in your skills, also having self-awareness when you know you should stand your ground, and lastly, once again, accepting yourself. Alright, so that was the end of my TV shows / movies section of my toolbox. These really do all connect to leadership in a way because they have taught me lessons. All three have taught me important components of leadership. So throughout the years while I watched them, I really did learn how to grow as a person and leader. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.